I got a topic to bring up if you guys want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. It's a little off the Japanese cuff, but it's
Oh,
about.
there goes viewers.
But it can relate to Japanese artists because now I can make my own new Maximum Hormone music without Maximum Hormone.
Where are you going? AI?
Yeah. I'm going to auto-generate Maximum Hormone so I can release new music so I have something to listen to from Maximum Hormone. And I can
If they get wind of
finally
this,
hear new
maybe
songs.
they'll put out some new music.
I'm making Maximum Hormone music through AI starting this week so I can hear new Maximum Hormone songs. I'm going to live vicariously through that and pretend it's the actual band. So,
Dude, that's actually not a bad idea.
Right? I mean, if I'm not going to get new Maximum Hormone music, might as well have AI do it for me. You know,
Yeah,
they don't.
might as well.
They're going to save time. They're going to get new music, right? And it's going to sound exactly like them. It's going to be perfect. And so they don't have to do nothing but cover themselves. And it's going to be great. So
With AI, can you blend, like, you feed all the full Maximum Hormone catalog in there, you know, to get that, but then can you blend styles, like, say, play a bunch of Maximum Hormone and then, like, one Clupo song in there and see what happens?
They have to know about the song. There has to be information about those subjects. We'd be like, yeah, let me hear Nemophila cover Walk by Pantera. And
there
see
we
what
go.
happens.
There we go. Let's
Oh,
do
there
it.
we go.
We don't even
Somebody
need
do it.
we don't even need the bands to make music for us anymore. We could just do it ourselves. Like, why do we even need it? We just change this podcast to the
They just
Japanese
sell all this
AI news, whatever.
Dude, I had this whole conversation with my son yesterday about this because he brought up the Drake song, the fake Drake song. Have you guys heard that yet?
Yep, that's what that's what I was gonna bring up was this article right here about the Drake song. But go ahead.
No, go ahead, bring up the article and then I'll talk about what we
Yeah,
said
so
about it.
so they opened up a copyright like lawsuit against it, but it started with Eminem first, the Cat song, right? They like did a whole like Cat song or whatnot, and people were like, "This is actually good," or like, "This is actually pretty good," and they're actually taking down videos of people putting them up and everything, and so that's pretty much what's going on. And there's a lot of TikToks and everything going on about it where they're like just making music under them, and they say it's pretty good. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm gonna do that for Maximum Hormone. I mean, I feel like at this point it's the only way I can get Maximum Hormone music.
Between this and deepfake, like video, I mean, this is basically audible deepfake. Like, between those two things, people could start impersonating anyone and like selling it as that brand.
You guys don't know if I'm really here or not.
Like, seriously, is this the future of music where they're gonna be like Disney, where they don't write original stories anymore? They just remake old ones, but instead they're gonna do AI. They're gonna do AI generated music from artists that are long dead, and that's
That becomes the
new
norm,
music.
and then artists will become a specialty, and they'll be paid more for what they do.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe. What
Or
if I-
nobody will give a fuck about the artists in
No.
general. and
Well,
they'll
most
just be
people won't give a
obsessed.
fuck because they don't give a fuck anyway.
Maximum Hormone should make their own AI, right, for their music to write random Maximum Hormone songs and sell that as a model to people. There we go. Like, you want new MTH music, you fucking buy this robot to make it for you. You can have a new song whenever you want.
See, it's
everyone's
weird
generating
because
their
if
own
like
song.
the programmers made the music and they made stuff, then sure you can sell it. But if it's an open fucking AI and anybody's making shit and trying to sell it, then it gets a little dicey, man.
That's such a gray area for copyright because
Oh yeah.
it sounds exactly like them, but it's completely original and new, and there's no like.
Well, what band was it that there was a video made of them? Avenged Sevenfold. Like there was deep fake video made of them canceling tours and shit, and they had to go out and be like, "We did not cancel tours."
I remember
There's,
that.
video of that. Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
That's scary.
That's before all this. Well, I mean, now that the AI is even more intelligent than it was. So
That is just nuts.
And it's happened so quickly. Like, there was no AI a couple of years ago, and now it's doing shit like this. That's what's so terrifying about this. The ethical ramifications, we know what they are. My question is, like, we think about all of the, how digitized music has gotten over the course of the last 20 years or whatever. And then you got stuff like Vocaloids, which are already kind of moving in that direction, right? Yeah. And now AI has progressed so much so quickly. Who's to say that 10 years from now, that's not going to be the mainstream source of how music is made?
Ooh, well, it could definitely make radio music because
Well,
it's already basically AI generated.
Yeah,
But,
you know, AI
like, I
has
think
been
this
around
is why
longer than a
artists,
couple
like-
months. It's been used in telephones and in things for many years.
Yeah,
We're
true.
talking about like the advances lately, where it's creating new things with input.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, AI has existed,
General
but I
input.
mean, that's what I'm talking about specifically.
Yeah.
I think this is why artists like Ren are really popular now because it's so human, it's so relatable to the human experience. There's no way AI could write a Ren song,
You don't think
make
so?
the lyrics as appealing and as
That's what you
humanly
think.
relatable as they are. You
That's
know,
what you think. It's coming. It's coming wave. They're gonna have the artificial
Matter of time.
noise in the background. Like they're gonna do. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you.
I'm just
Gonna
waiting
get
for the
that good.
lawsuits, man, because those are going to start piling in. And this is like the type of thing where there is no law really for this type of thing yet because
Nobody's
it's
buying it.
so new. But it's like, think about like the internet and like all the new legal battles that the internet had to have when like copyright started and stuff like that. It changes so much shit. Like they're going to have to start adding new laws to what you're allowed to do with all this. And I feel like some people are going to get really fucked, like hard, that are trying to do this by celebrities that are able to sue them for using their likeness. And like I feel bad for the first people that are going to get sued over this, because eventually I think there's going to be laws that are going to be put in place and people are going to know better not to try to, use too much of somebody's likeness. But at first, the first person that loses that lawsuit to a celebrity who can afford to go into legal battle and that person can't is going to get screwed hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least I
Like
get
the-
Max from the hormone music again. There's
See, Alan, as soon as you said that, the first thing I thought was, please don't get sued. Please don't get sued.
that is such a silver lining. Just keep it to yourself so you don't get sued.
no, I'm sharing it with everyone. I'm gonna cover the AI generated Max from the hormone song I create. All right.
Do NFTs.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah.
There's no
I'm gonna do-
copyright on it, so what the fuck's the
I'm
matter?
gonna do an NFT to my. I'm gonna do an NFT to my AI generated Maximum Hormone song that I will cover with Dicodic as a band. That will also be generated by AI in the likeness of Dicodic.
There you go.
I guess that might be a workaround. I hope for you.
Meaning I do nothing.
In the-
I get two awesome songs.
Oh, it's pretty crazy. Like, I think it might be just like it is now with the divide between radio pop music and like rock music made by human beings on real instruments. There's going to be the people who don't care, that just listen to what's given them on the radio or from AI. Then there's going to be the people who appreciate musicians who still play music and can perform it live. Because AI can't perform live, like a hologram, like Hatsune Miku or something.
Give it
But there's
time.
no human connection there.
I mean, yeah, with the vocal.
It
like,
is weird. If there's people that they just like, oh, cool, this AI shit's just good enough for me to listen to, and they're not going to have to pay for any of it, and then there's money just going to not go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
Yeah.
definitely going to be a need for people who want to see people perform music. I don't think it's definitely
It'll
gonna
end up in the
affect-
black budget.
But
Simno saying Getty is already suing people. Getty Lee from Rush.
no Getty Images, because people they
Getty
get AI images where you can go on there and create images, give
Oh
it
yeah.
information to create an image, and the AI will reproduce like a fucked up Getty Images watermark in their reproduction.
Oh.
So they're like, hey, because they use all that information from the internet to freaking build
They
it.
should have cropped that a little bit.
It's messed up, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so how do you navigate this world then? Like, because it's not going away, right? This is my
Oh, hell no,
question.
it's not
Like,
going
we can
anywhere.
bitch and complain about it. It's coming, whatever. It's just
We
like
embrace it.
it's just like the computer and the internet, right? Like, it's coming. So what do we do? What do you guys see it turning into fully though?
I don't know. I
Hell.
tried to get one to summarize one of my videos, and it pulled up some other video and summarized some fucking documentary. I'm like, that's not what I want to do. Stupid AI.
I
So
mean,
still don't know how to use it.
once they figure out how to get fingers right, we're all going to be in trouble, you know.
They?
But,
What do you mean they?
Infinite fingers.
Yeah,
Exactly.
once that happens, we're screwed.
Yeah, that's the moment. That's the moment, right? Because we still can like rely on the fact that they still can't do fingers or teeth. So maybe we're okay for now. But as soon as somebody has those bright whites and 5 fingers, that's when it all goes downhill.
Human performers end up getting sued by machines for covering their AI generated material.
Oh my God. Could you imagine machines suing other machines?
I'm gonna sue
like
them.
that's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna do a AI generated lawsuit against anyone that takes my MTH AI generated song. That's for sure.
So iRobot, isn't that the plot of iRobot? Like,
Yeah, kinda. They come alive.
they take over the world.
Hey, 8 fingers on one hand is a thing. I mean,
Yeah, very, very, very rare.
Yeah, it happened in that Jim Carrey movie where he became God.
Oh yeah. Ugh. Yeah. I just can't imagine being able to connect like in a deep level on AI generated lyrics, but I guess we'll find out.
But it's also like, just thinking about that on a larger philosophical sense. I mean, with the internet and social media, we've already kind of started to move in the direction of human connection being less important to the society that we live in anyway. So this just feels to me like another step towards that sort of like lack of communication between real people.
Isn't that ironic though? Like social media, which is made to connect people, has made them more antisocial.
well, that's
Right.
why people love podcasts now. That's why a lot of people like the
Because
podcast.
they're real, yeah.
Yeah, they're real people.
I can definitely say that it's like a comfort thing for me listening to a podcast because it's like people that I know, their type of personality, and I appreciate to hear them, rather than just seeing like some fucking random bullshit, like, 140 characters on Twitter. It's not always going to get the job done.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. The Gaijin guys this year are really trying to up our game in the Japanese music news space, so we really rely on our Patreon supporters and our members over here on YouTube, so thank you so much. So if you guys can help, consider becoming a Patreon supporter or a member, and you also get exclusive group reactions from all of the guys. Stay awesome, everyone. See you in the next one. See you!